Hey dudes, I have another build for you today. Another character. Well, I guess technically it's the same Pathfinder, same character. I'm running Poison Concoction, and while we know that's not new, neither is the Quiver stuff. I'm scaling it in an interesting way. I'm full CI, so I'm completely immune to chaos damage, taking Eternal Youth to allow my flasks to do big things, and well, here's a quick overview of the tree. I'm only running 6 poisons total, but the idea is that I throw 3 flasks at a time, so only 2 casts puts me at full stacks, which is actually super convenient. So I'm scaling a lot of energy shield and evasion. My evasion rating is very, very high, especially with Wind Dancer. When I dodge roll, it goes even higher, but I'm kind of soft capped on it. In any case, let's do the gear real quick. I want to do a Citadel map. And show you guys what it's like to map and do a boss. Keep in mind, everything's still a work in progress. I don't know what I want to do with this character yet. This is just to test, essentially. It's a very expensive test, but it's testing. Widow Hail with Spirit, that allows me to run an additional aura, an Alchemist boon. I think that's a nice one. Cover gems in a second. Let's just do gear first, I guess. Yeah, Widow Hail, ES, helmet, a lot of resistances, and intellect on every piece I can get intellect on, I get it on. Very expensive character. Dex on the bow, Dex on the quiver gets scaled like Giga by the bow. So you can see here, this quiver gives me like 140 something Dex, even though it says 29. It also gives me all the other cool stuff. So flat Ellie damage, it gets converted into chaos damage with this ring. So it's actually huge. It makes the Poison Concoction hit way harder. So here's the chest. Just again, I mean, the chest gets juiced up big time. This is like a 2000 energy shield chest. Doesn't look like it, but it is. Massive ring. Again, flat elemental damage. Doesn't matter what kind, just the most of whatever kind you find. Chaos, evasion, dex in all ris. Big ring here. Do the boots. Again, intellect as much as you can on everything. Humongous res on these bad boys, which is nice because again, my res is struggling. Not even capped on lightning, but so far it hasn't really been an issue. Headhunter, not at all needed. Holy cow, is it not at all needed. I picked it up because it's fun. It's nostalgic, I guess. The Corrupted Implicit here, the increased max ES, is actually super nice. Gotta love that. The strength that it gives me too is pretty nice for the skill gems. And then yeah, a 2-socket Hand of Wisdom in action for the all resistance. It's got a max int roll, which is nice. I'm getting a lot of flat damage. 510 intellect. Yeah, these are huge. I'll just show you really quick the Poison Concoction stuff. You can look either here where my cursor is at the DPS or here. Just look what happens when I take these off and put them on. The damage goes crazy. So yeah, there is that. The character is pretty good. The shield swap real quick. I just have my old wand and focus from the Flame Blaster. It just gives me a lot more ES. I don't really use it though. It's just there for the sake of it. So yeah, the character isn't exactly how I want it to be yet, but it's in a spot where I can show it off a little bit, show you my ideas, kind of where I'm coming from. So it's Poison Concoction with Scattershot, Chaos Mastery, Chaos Infusion, Comorbidity, and Deadly Poison. And for like a little bit of clear speed, I guess, or just extra damage in general, I'm running Vine Arrow, Swift Affliction, Magnified Effect, Font of Mana, and Martial Tempo. I tried a few different things. I actually Spiral Volley. I thought that was going to be cool until I saw the mana cost of it. It's ridiculous. Gas Arrow is decent, but when I try to use Gas Arrow to clear maps, I've noticed that Poison Concoction is not worth having at all. I may as well just only use that, because a lot of the gems here I need to use in the Gas Arrow. I use the same Eye of Winter tech and Despair as always. You put up the curse, you throw out your unleashed Eye of Winter, so the whatever you're fighting just gets giga debuffed and you do the most. So yeah, Alchemist Boon, super nice for Flask Sustain. I've got 125 charges on this thing, and my life flask is juiced up too. But yeah, running Ghost Dance to get a ton of evasion if I do, or when I do, get hit. Running Clarity because mana can be an issue. I have my mana kind of solved with the gain 6 mana per enemy killed. It's a very, very low roll, but since it gets juiced up by the bow and the skill tree, it actually works out pretty good. And then I'm running a standard Wind Dancer setup with Blind, Energy Barrier, and Envenom. So when it procs, it actually can kill stuff. The Gale Force is not nothing. So to get that free poison application when that procs is kind of cool. So yeah, that's the quick overview. We're going to look for the Citadel. I have a Copper and I have a Iron. I'm going to run the Iron and show you guys what's good. Now, keep in mind, this is not a FUB gun video. This is nothing crazy. This is just an original, random character that I thought was cool. I'm still cooking it up. It is not done, but it's functional and it's fun. So here we are. You're going to see my energy shield climbing up a lot throughout the map, which is super nice. Poison Concoction clears pretty well with the proliferation. It one-shots pretty much everything. Rares go down instantly, and I steal all their buffs. Big yoink. I wonder if this Citadel is still bugged. Last time I ran this one, it told me I failed it. The boss damage is what's cool about this character, or special. I'll go back and clear everything else out after, but I just want to get to the boss quick so I can make it a shorter-ish video and show you guys what's going on. If I could, I'll even skip the rituals, I'll just do it after. Rituals are decent though. You just put down some of these plants, poison the plants, and then everything in the vicinity dies. I have it linked to increased AoE, so they attach from a good distance out, and when they get poisoned with your incredibly strong poison concoction, it does some good damage. Oops. Hoping the boss is right in front of me so I can take these stacks in. Never lucky. Again, I'll go back and clear all this. You don't gotta worry. Just want to show you guys the damage. So I get to go into the boss with over 9,000 ES, which is cool. Gotta love that security. I don't expect it's gonna matter too much because the boss is gonna flop, but it's all good.
You cannot stop us. We will take the power that we deserve.
So I want to show you guys how much damage I do per cast, basically. So I'm not going to go too crazy with just high-speed nuking it, but just watch. 1, 2.
As night falls.
That's all the stacks of poison that I have. That's 6 poisons in 2 casts real quick, and it's all that damage. Now, I don't think this is the most juiced up Citadel that it could possibly be. I don't have all my boss nodes set up over here, and I don't know if there's anything that I can do to fix it or whatever. But in any case, that's where we're at with it. I'm still cooking this build up. It's not done, like I said. I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at what's going on. because there were some people asking. I got messaged earlier today by a very nice dude giving me some compliments and was curious about what I got baking in the oven here. So here it is. I'll show you the skill tree one more time, and I'm honestly still using the jewels that I got on like the first couple days of the league. These things are crazy. I think it could be better, but I'm just going for like magnitude, duration. Attack speed with bows is a dead mod. It doesn't actually work for what I'm doing. This is a good one. Evasion scaling. Projectile damage helps out a lot. And real quick, I just wanted to say, since I'm CI, I basically have to take this Icebreaker node as well as Asceticism to help with the freezing and the stun. What else you could maybe do is anoint another charm slot here and just run a stun and freeze charm, but I don't know that that's good enough. I really don't. But with these extra points, you'd maybe be able to come over here and actually take Spaghettification and all the nodes leading up to it. But with that being said, Event Horizon kind of sucks. Losing 3% ES, yeah, that's a big bummer. So yeah, here's where we're at. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll come back with another video when the character is a little bit more complete. Thanks for watching. See ya.